Alright, this is Resident Evil 5. Now, it may seem odd to go back and revisit this Resident Evil 5, but I think this is really the kind of full turning point of the series from horror to action. And while I don't think it's as good as Resident Evil 4 or a lot of the older Resident Evils, I think it's a pretty solid game. And, you know, it retreads over a lot of what RE4 covered, but it's still a pretty solid game and probably should have been the finale to the series. They probably should have rebooted it after this. I know people are against reboots, but Resident Evil at this point had what? Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be the fifth, and then you had Code Veronica, and then you had the Survivor games, which were two of them, and then you had two Outbreaks, Dead Aim, Gaiden, which I don't even think is canonical in any sense of the word. I think there may have been Umbrella Chronicles out at this time for the Wii, and then, you know, we had Dark Side Chronicles, which takes place before this. But the point is, you know, this probably should have been the finale, because the main antagonist is Albert Wesker. Albert Wesker was kind of the sort of consistent thread between most of the Resident Evil games. He was, you know, usually either mentioned or pulling the strings behind a lot of the events of the others. You know, he was integral in the part of Resident Evil 1 and the Code Veronica especially, and he was in 4 as well if you got the, you know, the Ada's separate ways or whatever. But it probably should end it here, and it's no secret. This game's been out for a while now. It came out like 2009. This was the end of Wesker's reign and everything, and it should have ended here. They should have rebooted it, because the series just... In 6, if you've played Resident Evil 6, whether you like it or not, it's kind of hard to deny the fact that the game didn't really have any sort of focus. It just kind of went from place to place and didn't really know what exactly to do with the series anymore. It was just kind of like, well, yeah, Wesker's no longer around, but look, Derek Simmons, he's totally not a waste of space. Totally. No. But yeah, I like Resident Evil 5, and I just want to kind of give a little thoughts on it before we started the game up. I'll go by chapter. There may be some shorter chapters longer. I feel as though breaking this game up into chapters for uploads, or like sections, you know, like 1-1, 1-2, etc., 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 makes it go a little smoother and makes it a little bit easier to edit, upload, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, with that in mind, and I don't know why I just clapped, but enjoy Resident Evil 5. Maybe if you haven't tried it, look into it. Maybe you just want to see some older games. I don't know. This isn't really that old, but you know, just enjoy the video. Have a wonderful day.
Captain Deshant here. We secured the underground route to the coordinates.
I should have seen it coming. It didn't take long after the fall of the Umbrella Corporation for their bioweapons to end up in the hands of terrorists. A new era of bioterrorism descended upon vulnerable countries, shifting the balance of power throughout the region. People in the destabilized areas soon feared another incident like Raccoon City was inevitable. As panic spread, governments of the world turned to the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, which formed the Anti-Terrorism Unit, BSAA. Operatives of the BSAA were sent to infiltrate and neutralize bioterrorist hotspots, restoring safety and stability to various regions around the globe.
Welcome to Africa. My name is Sheva Alomar.
Chris Redfield.
Your reputation precedes you, Mr. Redfield. It's an honor.
Just Chris, thanks. So you'll be accompanying me to the destination?
Yes. Tensions are running high ever since the change in government.
I'll bet. Intel says it's a haven for terrorists now.
And I'm not going to be happy to see an American, BSAA or not. That's why I'm your partner. Help put them at ease.
Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Partner.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry. It's nothing. Let's go. Casualties continue to mount over the long years I've struggled. More and more, I find myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for. Maybe one day, I'll find out.
Hey, hey! Huyo ingenti, anafanya nini hapa?
You don't have to get touchy. Let's go.
There is one thing I do know. I have a job to do, and I'm gonna see it through.
Alright, so this is Resident Evil 5.
Chris, Sheva, can you read me?
And let them talk.
Chris here.
Sort of.
Coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
There's a black market weapons deal going down in Kijuju. That's where Irving will be.
But yeah,
Infiltrated the area.
may seem a bit odd to put Resident Evil 5 as the,
Rendezvous with your
I don't know, some of the
contact
cover,
at
but I actually
Shop.
like RE5.
You can gear up
It's
and
kind of a
get ready on the
retread
mission
of
here.
RE4 in
Watch your
most
backs.
aspects, but it's a pretty good
Roger
game. I've
that.
beaten it multiple times. It's fun, you know, it's fun. I certainly like it better than 6, so take that for what it's worth. Though setting it in this kind of daytime setting, it did kind of make it very, it took a lot of the horror aspect. This is when the series kind of went full on with the action aspect. RE6 tried to bring it back, and so did, like, Revelations and, you know, those type of things. They tried to bring the horror a little bit back, but for the most part, you know.
Na wasaliti wote walete kwa wenye mamlaka. Ukipata wa...
So yeah, we're gonna go to the butchery right here and meet up with someone. Forgot we could run. It's been a bit since I played RE5.
Good, you're both here. Come.
I do believe they give us a pistol as we wait for the loading of death.
You too. This way. But maybe because of the new government, the people around here are a little on edge. You should do what you came here to do and go home.
Yeah, they really roll out the red carpet for us Americans.
I have your weapons for you here. Check them.
Destination coordinates?
Town square's up ahead. Go through there. Alpha team's waiting at the deal location.
Good.
What do you know about Ouroboros?
Mostly just rumors. Something about visions of a doomsday project.
Doomsday sounds about right, and apparently it is no rumor.
You're kidding, right?
You must find a man named Irving. He is our only lead. And be careful out there.
Yeah, the lip syncing could still use a little work. Let's see. Yes, right bumper. Let's see what all I've picked. Pistol, Hydra, machine gun.
We're a team. Whatever happens, we stick together.
Don't worry. I may not be as big as you, but I can still hold my own.
Shut up, Sheva. Ooh, a dead cow, I think. Oh god, I gotta get used to the aiming again. It's amazing how easy it is just to keep forgetting how these games work. Anything over here? No. This game, I like it, but it is pretty much a retread of Resident Evil 4 almost, you know, completely. I mean, come on. Kind of somber opening where we then are immediately thrust into the action, as it were. Need to get re-familiar with the controllers. Use that green herb, Sheva. You've got this.
You grab it.
I'm coming!
It came from that building.
Thank you, Sheva. I never would have guessed. Ah, yes, the co-op.
Freeze!
Are you okay?
What the hell just happened?
They didn't move like any zombies I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's almost like it was a parasite. Maybe. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Perhaps we should look into a report filed by a certain Leon Kennedy.
We should keep moving. They'll find us soon.
Bringeth it!
We need to get out of here.
No, we don't. We don't need to get out of here. You have an infinite crossbow. Or, not crossbow, but... bow and arrow, whatever. Come on. Bring it. Kill you all. You wish you could handle this much Redfield. I survived the original Resident Evil. You think you can stop me? Huh? You do? No! suspiciously similar looking people. Bring it! How'd you miss? I was reloading! And he just fell over. He just gave up on life. You know, you'd think there'd be some kind of repercussions for killing so many people. Even if they are infected, I think there'd be some kind of repercussions of some kind. This is a lot of people that got straight up killed. Aiming does feel a little off. I don't know, maybe it's because it's been a while since I played RE5, but it feels a little different than RE4. I think it's because the camera's a little closer up to Chris than it was to Leon. Leon seemed to have a little bit more room separating him from the action, I guess you could say. This kind of feels like I'm, you know, smack dab in their face. How many of you all are there? I think I had one shot at anyone. Anyone still alive? That works for me.
Come in, Kirk. The locals were hostile and we had to use force. We don't have any contingency plans for this situation, do we, Kirk?
Roger on the locals, but your orders still stand.
What does that mean? Was HQ expecting this?
No.
Okay.
They would no. They would never expect this. Ever.
Come on!
Okay.
Two people could. Chris can punch boulders, but he needs help. He needs help from Sheva to punch down the door. Not saying Sheva isn't strong or anything, but Chris punches He punches boulders. Okay. He shouldn't need help with anything.
You grab it.
Okay.
How about we do a little trading? Actually no, I'll just use that.
I owe you one.
I need
I'll
ammo.
take
Use
that
this.
since you have infinite crossbows. Use them, or bow and arrows, but use them all the same. Sheva, do something useful with your life, other than be useful, or useless. Don't be useful, Sheva. No. I would kind of like to see a return to form, but I still have fun with this. You know, I still have fun with this series. It's just
You grab
I don't know.
Come on, take
Roger.
it.
Roger.
I don't know. Still fun series.
Take it.
Okay.
Take it, Sheva. Take it all. Let's see.
You grab
Sheva,
it. Take
my
it.
main
Okay.
squeeze, my head honcho, my Chikorita. Not the Pokemon. The Pokemon's awesome.
You don't know what you're talking about! You can all go to hell!
Wait a minute. That's the...
Schifo! Forwate! Now to Suia!
your thumb! Yan dia that too! Forward!
So yeah, we're going to kill everyone. Because damn it, I've beaten this game multiple times and I'm going to revel in the rewards. And Sheva, for the love of all that's holy, shoot someone. You have an infinite bow and arrow. That is very hard to obtain. Not really. I don't even remember how we get it. I just have it. Why would there be handgun ammo in fruit? To me, that just seems a bit odd. Well, Sheva, you're trying, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. Not really. Ooh! Yay. Oh crap. Get off me. Thank you, Sheva. You were almost timely in that fashion. I do like how that is the solution to a vast majority of Chris's, give me that. Give me the machine gun ammo.
Kirk, come in. The locals are hostile. The gate is sealed, and we're trapped. We need backup, and we need it right now.
Roger that. Just sit tight. I'm on my way.
I need ammo. Did you hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
Got it. I just hope he gets it.
Hey, guy up there.
I need your help.
You don't deserve my help. You wish you were as good as the chainsaw guy from RE4. You wish! Played this particular level a lot in Versus and the what was that mode called? Crap, I don't even remember. Time Survival or whatever it was. Score mode, score attack or whatever it was. You gotta like how they've pretty much invented the Plagas as a way to explain how these enemies just dissolve after dying. Like, oh no, the Plaga makes them, like, I don't know, dissolvable. He had plenty of time to see that fire and just ran right into it. That's adorable. Go Sheva! I think Sheva's actually cleaning house, to be honest. Ah, yes. No! Stand back.
There's just no end to them.
It's almost like we're in a village with a lot of people. To be completely fair, we've pretty much eradicated an entire village already. An entire village or two. We've already killed more enemies in this particular section, chapter 1-1, than we did in pretty much the first 3 chapters of RE4. Impressive, Chris. Impressive. And Sheva, who has disappeared from the series, oddly enough. I figured she decided to get the hell out of Dodge and not get dragged into another biological terrorism outbreak. Because you'd think after a while, Chris and everyone, they'd stop looking for it. thing, and they seem to be the only competent people in the entire game's universe. So, I don't know. If it wasn't for them, maybe the world would have been overrun by Wesker. Ooh. A free gun.
I need your help.
Sheva, you do not need my help. And if you do, you're lying. I did not. Oof. How much longer does this go?
Chris, Sheva, how you holding up? I'll be there shortly. Just hang in there.
You're a liar. And we've got it. I mean, Sheva's got her infinite bow and arrow, so... And apparently, no, never mind. Sheva just blew herself up somehow. Sheva! You know, we'd really be boned if all these enemies would have a gun of any type. We'd be sincerely and truly boned. I'm trying to remember exactly why all these villagers are infected. Like, did Wesker do it or what? It's been a while. Resident Evil has a convoluted storyline.
Take cover!
And that'll be it for this particular part. 93 enemies, 65. Didn't do too bad. We'll continue on chapter 1-1, and yeah, hope you all have a great day.